Welcome to Vietnam, one of Southeast Asia's most breathtaking and diverse destinations. If you love stunning landscape, rich history, delicious food, and budget friendly travel, then Vietnam is the perfect place for you. From the bustling streets of Hanoi to the magical limestone islands of Halong Bay, the beautiful beaches of Da Nang, and the vibrant nightlife of Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam offers an incredible mix of adventure, relaxation, and cultural experiences. And the best part is that the flights cost anywhere from 18,000 to 23,000 for a return flight from some of the major cities in India. Hi everyone, I'm Avneet from Holidayfy and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing a complete guide to Vietnam where you'll learn how many days you need, the best time to visit, but why booking a package is important, the visa and entry requirements, how to get around Vietnam easily, must visit places and what you can do there, local food you must try and the vegetarian options, and bonus travel tips. If this sounds helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you do not miss out on more travel content. Now let's dive in. How many days do you need to visit Vietnam? So, Vietnam is a geographically long and thin country stretching from north to south, and it really depends on how many days you have to plan your itinerary. So, if we look at the map, Hanoi falls in the north of Vietnam, Da Nang in the central, and Ho Chi Minh City in the south. So these are the three major cities that you would want to cover on your trip to Vietnam. And if that is the plan, then 5 to 6 days is enough to cover all these three cities. But if you are someone who also wants to travel to Halong Bay, Bana Hills, Mekong Delta, then you should plan your trip for at least 7 to 10 days so that you can explore the places and attractions around these three cities as well. And if you have more time on your hand, like 10 plus days, then you can also have a complete Vietnam experience where you can also explore the offbeat places. Best time to visit Vietnam. Vietnam is a year round destination, but the best time depends on where you are going. November to April is considered the best time for North Vietnam, that is Hanoi, Halong Bay, Sapa, with pleasant weather and less humidity. July to August is best for beaches in Da Nang and Phu Quoc, whereas January to August is best for central Vietnam, that is Da Nang, Hoi An, and Bana Hills. You can travel year round to Vietnam, but remember that you have to be prepared for occasional rain, especially in monsoon season. Researching itineraries, transportation, hotels can be time consuming. Don't we all want a holiday where we just want to pack our bags and have an amazing holiday without having to worry about anything? Well, the solution to that is booking a package which comes with pre planned and customizable itineraries, pre booked hotels and transportation, and easy access to tour and attractions. And this just not save you time but also a lot of money. So, if you are someone who wants to have a great and stress free Vietnam trip, then you should book your package with Holidayfy. Holidayfy is a leading travel platform, and you can browse through the packages that align with your interest, and we will connect you with travel agents who will use their expertise to plan your perfect trip. The visa and entry requirements for Vietnam. E-visa is required for many countries including India. You can apply on the Vietnam's official immigration website, which I will also be linking down below. For visa, you require a passport photo, passport details, hotel bookings for the first night, and entry and exit details from the country. The processing time takes around 5 to 7 days and the cost is $25. Also, remember to apply for 5 to 6 days beyond your trip to avoid any issues. And for immigration purposes, please keep your return ticket in hand. Let's talk about the currency and network of Vietnam. The official currency of Vietnam is the Vietnamese dong, also known as VND. You can carry USDs from your own country and get it exchanged in Vietnam for better rates. You can also use an international debit or credit card, but make sure to check with your bank for foreign transaction fees. As for network, the best SIM card provider and network provider is Viatel with strong 4G coverage throughout Vietnam. You can buy the SIM card at the airport or the convenience store. There is also money saving tip at the end of the video if you plan on withdrawing money in Vietnam. Transportation, how to get to and around Vietnam. So to get to Vietnam, the easiest way is to fly to Vietnam. So there are a lot of direct and connecting flights from India to Vietnam. The direct flights cost around 17 to 20,000, whereas the connecting flights price is somewhere around 20,000 to 25,000. Whereas for getting around Vietnam, you can use four options. First is that you can either hire a cab or a scooter through GoCheck or Grab app. Second is you can either book a train or a bus through 12 Go Asia or Red Bus for shorter distances. Third, you can rent a scooter or a car also, but for that you'll need an international driving permit. And lastly, for longer duration or longer distances, you should book internal flights. For example, if you're someone who wants to go from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City, then trains, buses, or cars is not a feasible option, and you should book an internal flight for that. And if you're someone who wants your transportation sorted, then you should book a package, as this helps book all your airport transfers, your in city transfers, and also your internal flights. Best places to visit in Vietnam and things to do there. So let's talk about North Vietnam. The first place you can visit here is Hanoi, where you can visit the old quarters, the train street, the lake, opera house, and the famous water puppet show. Next, you can go to Halong Bay, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Here you can go for a cruise, visit the caves, and go for kayaking. If you want a full experience of Halong Bay, then you should stay for at least a night in the cruise, so that you can cover all the beaches, the bays, the caves, and kayaking. And these cruises are inclusive of all activities and meals. Third is Sapa, where you can go for trekking, and the famous trek here is for Fancy Pan Mountain, or you can also take a cable car ride here. And it is also a good place to explore the local culture of Vietnam. And lastly, you can visit the Ninh Binh, where you can visit the caves, take a boat ride to Tam Quoc, and cycle around the rice fields. Let's talk about Central Vietnam. Central Vietnam has a lot of famous places, and the first place you can visit here is Da Nang, which is famous for its beaches, Dragon Bridge, and the Marble Mountains. Second is Hoi An, which is famous for night markets, lantern-lit streets, and the famous coconut boat tour. You can also take a very fun cooking class here. Third is the Bana Hills, which is famous for the Golden Bridge, which you would have seen in a lot of Instagram pictures, the French village, and the amusement parks. Let's talk about South Vietnam. The first city that you can visit here is the Ho Chi Minh City, famous for District 1, Ben Thanh Market for shopping, the Financial Tower, and the walking street. Next, you can visit Cu Chi Tunnels and Mekong Delta. Cu Chi Tunnels is full of history, and Mekong Delta has scenic boat tours. And lastly, you can visit the Mui Ne, which is famous for sand dunes and the beaches. What to eat in Vietnam? Must-try dishes are pho, which is a noodle soup available in both vegetarian and non-vegetarian options. Then is banh mi, which is a sandwich which can be made out of egg or tofu. Then seafood is a specialty there, and you will find fresh seafood everywhere. For vegetarian options, you can easily find vegetarian or vegan options in Central and North Vietnam. You can also use the word chai to tell the restaurants that you want vegetarian options. Essential travel tips for Vietnam. Use Grab or Gojek for taxis to avoid getting scammed there. Second, use a Vietnam Rail Pass if you're traveling by train. Third, download Google Translate for easy communication. Fourth, bargain in street markets here because the prices are very inflated for tourists. Fifth, if you are withdrawing money from any of the ATMs and you do it from AgriBank, you will be charged withdrawal fee. However, TP and VP Bank do not charge any withdrawal fees here. And lastly, plan your trip in a way that you land in Hanoi and take off from Ho Chi Minh City or vice versa, so that you can explore Vietnam completely. That's everything that you need to know to plan your Vietnam trip. If you found this video helpful, then hit the like and subscribe button, and see you next time.